card.
Well, hello and welcome to a little bit of gossip. I generally don't use tarot cards for gossip because you're interfering in other people's energy. I like to use, however, the everyday oracle, or also known as the Vera Sabia Italian. They're called the chatty cards. They love to gossip. So these are the ones I usually use for gossiping. And they are surprisingly, eerily very accurate. So without further ado, I've got a bunch of questions for gossip. The first one is, and because it's in the news and I've been kind of holding it off, I thought it was too soon. I've always read, is WYONNA Judd, oh, they're ready to talk already. They're like, we've been waiting for you to ask us. Is WYONNA Judd Elvis's daughter? Hold up, have a look. She even lifts her lip like Elvis does. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Is WYONNA Judd? Oh, the clock agrees with me. I've got an 8 on that. Is WYONNA Judd Elvis Presley's biological daughter? Is WYONNA Judd Elvis Presley's biological daughter? Let's see what the cards have to say. What's the gossip around that? Ooh, we got prison, right? So, the main female, a letter, a house, that almost looks like the mansion, and fidelity. I think, now you have to remember, so were they trapped by this information that she could never, I wonder if, this almost looks like a check. This almost looks like a check. A feeling of trapped. What's that one song that Elvis sings? I'm feeling, sorry, I'm not even going to try and sing. And his back is turned to her. This almost looks like a check. Oh, more fortune. Yeah, she got paid a lot of money. Bambino. Yes. Elvis Presley is WYONNA Judd, natural father in bed. Yes, this is even a family picture on the wall. Yes, 100% message. Yeah, here it comes. He remained a good friend, and I think part of the deal might have been to bump up the, part of the deal might have been eventually their singing opportunities. Now, I'm not taking anything back from them, but part of the deal might have been to get that foot in the door, which it happens a lot, more than you can imagine, more than you know. Did Naomi take that to her grave? I don't know. But yeah, once you see it, is WYONNA Judd Elvis Presley's daughter, you can't unsee it. And especially when she's singing and she lifts her lip the way that he did. And even the tone of her voice. Yeah, interesting. And if you look, there is, if you go on her Wikipedia, there is her father's name changed a couple of times. Anyways, okay, thank you, gossipy cards. Thank you. See what I mean? They're crazy good. Okay, so I want a little bit of gossip here about, will Harry and Meghan bring the children to the Jubilee? There seems to be a big controversy about that. Will they be bringing the children to the Jubilee? Will they be bringing, oh, cards are ready. Man, these really want to talk. They've been waiting for me to ask. Okay. And I don't read these reverse. They all stay up the same. Ooh, constant. Consistency. Friend. Young girl. So far we have the young girl. The passion. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you know, I think I was reading something that they want to bring the children to come see, well, who would be the widow, right? To come see the queen. So their message is consistent. Their message is consistent. They are passionate about seeing the queen. Got some I just see now, I would say Harry's coming, the love, right? The love, the fidelity, the love. But the young girl, melancholy, and if you look at a gravesite, I'm not saying the daughter has passed away, but there's definitely something there's going to be a reason why the daughter can't go. There's going to be a reason why the daughter can't go. Oh, the doctor. Something's going to I wonder if the daughter is going to end up with COVID or something. And of course, with Queen Elizabeth's health. There's some pride involved in that. Oh, false. No. I don't think the children are going to go. Let's see, underlying here. There'll be some kind of consolation prize. Their hope and dream that they can go, but no, I don't think so. I think they have great intentions, and I think something's going to happen. Maybe, for example, maybe one of them comes down with the vid. I don't want to say the whole word, and something happens. Something happens. They, okay. So there's the gossip on that they want to, especially Harry wants to, but something happens that it's something to do with an illness. Something to do with an illness that their pride is going to be hurt. Right? If this was a good card on top of the pride, I'm going to say, well, they're going to do their best. But this is not a good card. So their pride is going to be hurt that they can't make it. Okay, so there's that gossip. They will not be bringing the kids. I'll be surprised if even they show up. Because if one of the kids tests positive, then of course they've been in close contact, right? You can't even get on a plane if you've been in close contact with somebody who tests positive. So that might be very disappointing for them. Let's try some more gossip here. Let's talk about the big trial everybody's talking about. Amber and Johnny. And let's see, what's the gossip about that? What's the gossip about that? Who's going to win that? Who's going to end up on top? Can you show me who's going to win up? Johnny Heard and Amber. Johnny Heard and Amber. That was a faux pas. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, they're ready to talk. They're really jumpy today. They really want to get out their gossip. Okay, so there we have the lawyer, the information, the receipts is what I want to say. The female is crying. And there's the male. Look at that's almost the same windows, almost the same table. So she's at the end of the table crying, and he's sitting there with some information that if it came out would be very upsetting. Oh, he's singing. He's singing. He's having a good time. Pride is the downfall. Ooh, we got the false one again. So the liar is not going to win. Yeah, this all happened in the house. Crying in the house, right? Oh, Johnny Lover on the, Johnny might have been having something going on with one of the maids or house cleaners or some servant, and he's singing. Might have been a little bit of fooling around going on there, gossip. Yeah, the pride before the fall. Ooh, thief in the house. I think Johnny might have been fooling around with some. Disclaimer down below, disclaimer. Yeah, you know what? I think he really feels a lot of loss. You have to remember, he gave up a lot. He gave up his family. He gave up his life in France. He gave up a lot. Ooh. The main lady in the end. What's the underlying? Somebody's going to be celebrating here. Somebody's going to be, you know who this is? You know who I think this is? Because this is the main female. I think this is Johnny's first wife. Or I don't think they were ever married. I think she's got this smugness about her, like, I told you so. Because this is the main, this is an older female, the main female. I think Johnny's going to feel like Amber stole from him and stole his life, basically. And she's the one who is going to, his first, I can't really think of her name. She's the one, the French one. She's going to feel like, oh yeah, that is her. Look at it. It has the French, I can't even think. What's that called? Not truffle. Not truffle. That's Irish. Fleur-de-lis. I know what that is. I've got it all over my house. So there she is, sitting pretty, going, yeah, I told you so. Even if Johnny wins this, he does feel like he's lost so much. He's lost a lot of his life. He feels like a lot of it was stolen from him. If you look at this window here, matches this window here. He feels like a lot was stolen from him. But he did have a little minor affair there. That might be what information he's holding in the book that's closed. But yeah, his pride has taken a big hit. He's lost more than just money. He's lost his first family. He's lost his dignity. He's lost a lot of respect. I hope he can carry on with some happiness. This almost looks like Amber with two other people. But yeah, I think for the court case, I think Johnny's going to win, but it's not he's actually lost more than what he takes. He's lost so much more. So much more. And I wish I could remember her name. His first partner, you know who I mean, who he had his children with. She sits there smugly going, yeah, well, told you so. Okay, so who else can we pull some gossip about? Ask the gossipy cards. I'm just trying to think here. Let's ask about the Jubilee. What can you tell us? What is the general energy surrounding the Jubilee celebrations coming up here in a couple of weeks? What are the general, do we have any gossip coming up with that 70th Jubilee celebrations in the UK? Is there anything interesting going to happen? What's the general energy around that? What's the general outcome of that? The 70th Jubilee in the UK coming up here in a couple of weeks, first week of June. Okay. A lot of melancholy. Oh yeah, this is the Queen. There she is looking at the cross there. She wishes her husband was with her. Ooh, something to do with children. Bambino. Something to do with children. Unless she, because Harry and Meghan aren't going to bring the children, she might be missing the children as well. Something to do with a young lady. Maybe that is Lilibet. Hope. She has great hope. that everything is going to work out well. And if you look at that, that's a lion, right? And that's a great symbol of the royal family. And here she is holding the anchor. She's trying to hold everything down. She has great hope that everything is going to work out well. Now, when this card comes, you have to pull another card because it's directing you. It's directing you. I think she's really going to miss those children. The nemesis. The nemesis, because the arrow points, so you have to pull the next card. What is going to create somebody overseas? Wow, is a false. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, let's see. It's going to be okay. A consolation prize. So maybe she'll get to see Archie. A young girl. Again. It's going to be a big show for sure. You know it's going to be a big show. A young girl is going to play a big part. Look at this on this. Something is going to not go well. Something's going to be really boring. Let me keep reading. Oh, okay. So this is Prince Charles. Prince Charles is going to play a big role. There's the widow card again. Now, we've got her up here. Ooh, something's going to happen that they're not going to know how to handle it. It's going to stop things somehow. Something's going to happen that they don't know how to handle it. Something to do with the female. Overindulgence. It'll be a big party. It'll be a big party. I think there we get that false. Somebody's lying. I think it's just going to be, because this is consistency. I don't think there's going to be anything really unexpected. I think there'll be some disappointment that the children don't show up. I think she's kind of had enough with all that's going on. Prince Charles is going to play a big role in it. There will be some, like, what do we do? What do we do? There's going to be, there's going to be last minute changes. Like, for example, the Queen, she cancels because of her mobility. There might be something to do with that. And they have to kind of rearrange things. It's just going to be a regular show. I think it's going to be some kind of false front, though. I think they're going to put on that things are a lot better than they seem. I think there's going to be a lot of overindulgence. But I think there's going to be a lot of, I think Britain as a whole, because if you look, this is the colors of the flag. I think they're going to have a great time. They're going to be celebrating it. They love they're looking at, they're all looking at the Queen here. They love their Queen. They're going to really enjoy themselves. She's going to be wishing that her husband is there. I almost get a feeling that she almost wishes that, okay, I'm glad this is the last one I have to do of this. I've kind of had enough. And I think that's what the false face is going to be. Everyone's going to be smiling like this is a great time. We're having a great time. But behind the scenes, it's not. It's kind of falling apart. And we've got somebody here who would rather stab them in the back than do anything. And that's in direct line of this falseness here. But it's just going to be it's not going to be nothing spectacular. I think it's going to go off what the public sees. It goes off without a hitch. What's happening behind the scenes is a lot of backpedaling and repairing and putting up a false front about how good things really are. But I think something to do with a child is going to kind of overshadow it. And there'll be some longing for some overseas things. And the overseas things are going to fall apart because of somebody. All right. Well, that's enough gossip for today. I can't think of another anything else I want to kind of read on. Thank you, gossip cards. Thank you for hanging in there. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a like and have a look around at some of my other videos that I have for you. Take good care.